Yo, 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 what's goody, everyone? Sappins for we back for another episode. And here we go. We got Corey playing the music again. What's good, my man Corey? We good. We good.
We good.
I know the beat high. I know the beat fire. I know the beat fire, man.
I was about to drop. I was going straight to the studio. I was going straight to the studio.
Hey, Knox, you know what we doing today, man? How we doing, man?
Chilling, man. You know me, baby. Just got to get a little food up in my system, but we good.
Bet. My boy T, how we go? We cooking today? What's good with you, man?
What's good, y'all? I'm back. I had a little hiatus, bro. Glad to be back, man. About to talk some shit, man. Let's get it.
All right, here we go. And as you can see, we are joined with some special guests today. I can't even just call them friends. I got called them my bros. Welcome to the show. We got my boy David Ross representing the Giants.
Oh.
We got, again, friend of the show. Welcome back, my boy Jevon. What's good with you, man?
What up, people? You know, flag will fly, baby.
And welcome to the show, my homie, my bro, Chris. What's going on, man?
I'm a Cowboys fan, bro. You know what's going on.
If you can't tell by the gear that's being rocked today, we're going to be discussing the NFC East, but we're also going to be discussing the AFC East. So why don't we just start over there so we can say the best for last? AFC East, Buffalo Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets. You know, it was kind of a crazy season over there. The Patriots, they finished pretty much dead last in the division, which resulted them getting the top 3 pick in the draft. Then literally 4 plays into the Aaron Rodgers where he tore his Achilles, and the Jets just couldn't recover from there. Bills ultimately fell to the Chiefs again, and so did the Miami Dolphins. Some teams made some moves. Some teams lost some players, especially the Bills. Pretty much every big name outside Josh Allen has pretty much left that team. So, the state of the Buffalo Bills, is that window finally closed?
Yeah, I believe it's closed. I mean, they've been knocking on the door for like 5 years. They've been in one AFC Championship game. They've lost one epic game in Kansas City, and then they had opportunity, last year with arguably the weakest Kansas City team that we've seen in the last 5-6 years. Pat Mahomes in the NFL, so they couldn't get it done. They were at home in Buffalo from the Bills Mafia. And then you go to the offseason, you lose Stephon Diggs. And some people think that maybe this will help them in the playoffs because they're probably going to lean more towards James Cook in that running game. And Josh Allen might not force the ball to Stephon Diggs as much. But I just don't know if they really have enough to really beat Kansas City or Cincinnati, Baltimore. Like the AFC is tough, Houston's tough. Like I feel like they've had opportunities and they've just never been able to get over the hump. And NFL means not for long, so I don't really see Buffalo as a Super Bowl contender. It's still a playoff team, still a team that could possibly win this division, but as far as Super Bowl, I just don't see it.
So, we giving Buffalo a chance, or it is what it is with this team?
It's over. Nothing else to say.
Well
I mean, you lost like a good chunk of your offense, so it's like, what's the point of you even? I'm not gonna say not trying, but there's not much that's going on over there. They're gonna have a great run game. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the best run game. Honestly, I'm gonna go out on a bridge and say it's not gonna be the best run game in that division. I see them finishing. They're gonna compete for second, but ultimately, I see them finishing third. To be completely honest, I got them actually behind the Jets and also Miami behind the Jets.
Okay. My guess, any thoughts about the Buffalo Bills state? You like what they did this offseason? Is it pretty much a wrap for them? It's time for somebody else to challenge the Chiefs. What's your thoughts?
Oh no, it's time. Look, Bills' time is up. It's time for them to go. Nothing. I'm about to, what? We haven't gotten.
I agree with everyone. Yeah, after what happened to us today with the Jets, like the way that Aaron Rodgers looking, I'll get to our practice later. Like I'll jump to my team later. But the Jets look. Aaron Rodgers looks like he's full back, healthy. Josh Allen is going to be Josh Allen, so there's always hit or miss there, but there's no weapons on offense anymore. Like he's going to run the ball the whole time.
No, yeah, that's facts. I mean, I don't know none of these receivers that he got. They let him and Gabe Davis. I think Gabe Davis left too, right? So like,
yeah,
his two dudes. I mean, unless they gonna throw it to like Kincaid, do like a Brady Gronk type of thing. They're trying to recreate that type of thing, but I don't know, man.
I mean, Josh Allen's still a good quarter. He's still a really good quarterback. But these receivers, if he can't do it with Stephon and the other guys, with these no names, he not Mahomes. He not one of those guys. But he's still a really good quarterback though.
Well, Teddy, they bring your boy Coleman from Florida State, man. I know he's just a rookie, but he should have an impact. I feel like he's going to get a lot of volume of receptions over there. But I don't know. I just think with how all these other teams in the NFC just gotten better, and not even the people they lost in the offseason recently, they just lost their linebacker and definitely with an injury. So not even their defense is hindered. So I don't know. I think it's just too much for Josh Allen to shoulder low and try to get them back into an AFC championship game. Probably going to be tough for them just to win the division, if that.
Yeah, and then Sean McDermott as a coach, I just don't know if he's the guy that can also get them over the hump as well. I mean, he's a decent coach, but he doesn't really do anything innovative or dynamic to really put that team over the hump. He's going to run your typical cover 2 defense. Corey, you know that when he was in Carolina, he's run that cover 2, Tampa 2 scheme. Offensively, they don't really do anything innovative. Joe Brady's there now, and Joe Brady wants to run the football, but in the end, you see it, you got to have that guy that can make that play. And Josh Allen, in situations, he's either made the play, their defense has let them down, or he doesn't make the play in big games. So I don't know. He's a good quarterback, but they have a lot to overcome. The Jets are loaded, and Miami's solid, so it's going to be tough for them in that division, just getting out of that division, let alone the AFC. So,
do you think it's just the quarterback? I mean, not the quarterback. You think it's just the coach that's just holding it back? They fired him and got, I don't know, offensive quarterback.
I think they just maxed out. out like what we said before. They had all these opportunities and they was knocking on the door going to the Super Bowl, but they always ran to Kansas City. And then even with the chance of playing Kansas City on their own turf, they dropped the ball in that game. So the way these quarterbacks get paid and how other positions get paid, eventually, after a few years, people are going to start leaving because they got to get their bread too. So, and you can't pay everybody. I mean, unless you're Philadelphia. I seem to be doing a good job doing that shit. I don't know how y'all keep doing that shit. But we're going to say that for later. We're gonna get to that later, but man, not everybody is just fortunate where they can literally just pay everybody at a high position. So it's just tough for the Bills. So they gave Josh Allen their money, and this is what it looks like. So NFL teams this is what your future will look like once you got paid that quarterback after that rookie deal. So eventually you gotta let go of some people and you gotta start all over again.
Honestly, I'm gonna say it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. It's them hitting that max, and it's also coaching as well. Like, I'm a Sean McDermott fan, to be completely honest, but his message has fallen on deaf ears the past couple years at this particular point. Like how T said, nothing is really creative over there. They don't really have a creative offense. They do have Joe Brady now, so it possibly could pop off, but they really don't have the players, or they don't have the pieces that he would need for his offense to really go crazy like that. So he's just going to have to rely on running the ball, and Josh Allen ain't going to want to go for that. That man going to want to sling that thing, and he's going to want to throw about 10 or 11 interceptions, because we know that's what's going to happen. Maybe even more. But
hey, Corey, chill.
I'm just being real about it. The defense is gonna be the defense. They're gonna run, like T said, that same cover 2 offense that defense that they're gonna continue to run. Nothing is gonna change about that. It's just the fact that teams are now gonna be able to get around it, and their defense is getting older on top of that too. So it's like, what are you doing to revamp the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball? Really,
I'll say this: I think they really blew their window when Cincinnati smacked them at home.
Yeah,
a couple years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they was lucky because they wasn't even supposed to get the home game because the Bengals was about to smack them in the regular season until Damar Hamlin had that incident on the field, and they pretty much shitted the Bengals out of trying to get a higher seed in the playoffs so they can have home field advantage. So it was just tough for the Bills. Like if it wasn't Mahomes, it's Joe Burrow, and it's tough for them. They're going to be trying to draft some new wide receivers, some new offensive weapons and defense for the next 3-4 years, trying to get back to that level and hope Josh Allen still could be a top 5 QB when they rebuild on this roster. But on the other side, we got the fun team in Miami, the Miami Dolphins. They pretty much just bringing everybody back. I see Jaden Phillips is recovering well from his ACL injury. We was kind of high on them last year, and they was proving us right in the beginning. Like, shoot, they put up 70 points on the Denver Broncos early in the year. But, you know, eventually when you have that high-octane offense and it gets cold outside, things start to slow down. So are we still confident Miami Dolphins can win the division this year and make some noise in this year's playoffs?
Miami making noise
That,
now.
honestly, that's who I have winning.
Shoot. Go ahead, I'll let y'all finish. I'll get into that.
Feed the man. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Like, Miami making headlines already. You about to sign the whole track star again. Shoot. Yeah, Tyree making headlines. You got who's the running back? Arcane?
Yeah.
Arcane
and
most of put all those niggas on the 50-yard line. Go ahead, make headlines with that shit. Have them all lined up.
They got a whole 4x1 who probably won't drop the baton. But,
Hey, chill!
Oh, man.
That's a whole nother situation.
No!
Oh, I love the slander.
Oh my goodness, we ain't even going.
Don't get me started, Jevon. Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started, bro.
I thought we was talking about football. He even brought the Olympics up.
No, we talking about, but those he got some fast motherfuckers on that side of the field. Like,
Yeah,
all the dudes is like hella fast. Like, they just they would do better with passing the baton around. They
so you saying he gonna beat Noah? Then you saying he gonna beat Noah Lyles in that race?
I'm not saying that ain't even. I ain't talking. I'm not talking about that race. I'm talking about just passing the baton around.
Look, we try to talk about the AFC East race, man. We could be talking about these other. We can't be talking about these outside noises, outside distractions, man. We gotta let people be salty in peace, man. We gotta start bringing them on shows and not know what the hell they be talking about from the beginning and start putting their foot in their mouth, man. But so yeah, Mike McDaniels, he had that team running good last year, so. It's this like Miami. I think they're a good pick to win the division this year, but I don't know, man. I'm just scared that when it turns to December and gets in January, they're not going to be as good.
Yeah, that's really the night.
He's here to a team down in the South, anywhere they just won. I was gonna say we see it all the time, really. Every time you see a team from the South doing well, we seen the Saints. Look, we seen the Saints sit back there losing the Super Bowl before. But still, like I was gonna say, those warm weather teams, they just don't do well once it's time. Especially if they're gonna go to the playoffs and play any team from up north. It almost never goes that way.
That's true.
Even the Chiefs have a hard time, even when it comes down to it. When they actually, don't get me wrong, it's not like they running through whoever they playing from up there. Like they giving 120.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking at Miami's schedule on the back end. After Thanksgiving, they got at Green Bay, the Jets at home, at Houston, San Francisco, and then they finish at Cleveland, at Jets. They're gonna win the division.
Get your coach. Yeah, it's about to be cold. It's about to be a cold winter.
I hope they up.
Hey, team, where's their bye week?
Their bye week is in October.
Shit, that's early.
That's an early one.
Ooh, God damn.
That means that
October.
They playing for the rest of the season basically after that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they gotta go into the cold too. Shit.
That means they can't afford no big injuries after that bye week. Like somebody's gonna have to go down. It's gotta be like now and see if they can get them back mid-season.
Is it going to happen that too?
And the only person that's equipped on that team to actually play in the cold is Cheetah. That's the crazy part about it.
Well, he's got to avoid certain teams because Kansas City just pressed that nigga up, and it was like, you ain't doing shit today.
I mean, you got to think about it. They know how to play him regardless.
That's true. So we gonna talk about the Patriots, or we just don't give a fuck about them?
No. I don't like to talk about racism. My bad. They do got a black coach.
I'm about to say it's a new coach. Bill Belichick is gone, man. He's finally left, man.
You're right. It's a new world.
And he got Drake May.
I mean,
right.
They black.
I don't know how Drake May. I wasn't sold on Drake May in the draft. I really.
Neither was I.
I really wasn't. I feel like they just did another Mac Jones type situation, maybe a little bit more athletic, but I feel like they didn't really move the meter to me.
I mean, even their roster just they ain't really got.
They just traded Judon away.
Like they ain't really got nothing for him to even like in the offense. It's him and Ramondre.
Shit, they even got rid of Juju, so I already know that wide receiver room is trash.
Exactly.
Juju won't want to do shit in the first place.
Second and third.
Think about it.
I was waiting for somebody to say something.
I just try to set people up, man. That's all. I just try to set people up.
On the alley, I see.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, really nothing else to say about them.
So what Juju gonna do if they actually get rid of TikTok, man? Like,
he going to China. He going to China. He gonna follow TikTok. Where TikTok goes, Juju goes.
Hey, chill. But yeah. So I guess the only team left is the Jets, man. I guess they should be better. Aaron Rodgers played more than 4 downs, right? I think we can all assume that, right?
Nah, I said, but I'll be 100% honest with you, bro. I ain't never sold on the Jets till I see it happen, bro.
That's fair. That
is very fair.
100% honest with you. Don't get me wrong. They look good. Don't get me wrong. It's looking good in the preseason, and it's looking good in the actual season. We know what's going to happen if Aaron Rodgers. That's really the only key. That's really the key to this. Their defense did get better. I said back there, said, don't get me wrong. They brought in some key pieces. They did. But it's the Jets running the show at the end of the day. You got to be weary at some way. You can't tell me that you're not weary just about what are they,
what could happen? Yeah, no, definitely.
Yo, they really cursed though. They're really cursed if you think about it. The last time they saw some type of success, that's when you had Rex Ryan running the show. Come on.
Yeah. Haven't been in the playoffs in 14 years. Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
Damn, Sam, it's been that long?
That long.
Bro, let me tell you something. When I say the Jets are starving, bro, I ain't trying to be mean, but I'm talking about make a wish. It's bad starving. Bad starving.
That was so out of pocket.
I know. I hear what you're saying, but it's like if the Jets offense was able to put up like actual points, their record will be way better than it was the past 2 seasons. So I'm figuring if the Jets offense can at least get them 21 to 28, damn, maybe they like look like a decent team.
I'm not sure the Jets offense has been able to consistently give 21 to 28 points for the last 5 to 6 years, bro. I don't even think that's been.
They had no QB play. They had no QB play.
It all depends on Aaron. Period. If Aaron can stay healthy, the Jets will make noise. Other than that, don't want to make a noise in that team. It's Sauce Gardner with his mouth. Like that's the only.
If Aaron's washed, then if he's washing, then yeah, Jets is right back where they started. So it is what it is at that point.
Yeah, because Garrett Wilson, that's a bad man. That's a bad man right there. Yeah, that's for him to like get a good opportunity to like show what he can do.
They got the running back too, Breece Hall out there. Like, they got pieces over there.
Yeah, don't they have? They got like one of the biggest backfields, don't they? Like man, like they backfield, they like 5 deep.
I think they got Breece. They had. I don't know if Dalvin Cook still there.
Let me check.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure on that actually.
I can't even tell you what Dalvin had, to be honest with you.
The couch.
Basically.
Yeah.
Tough wrong.
Until the Jets actually do something for like Chris said, I gotta see to believe in man.
It's just this is the worst time of the year for me because I can't even watch. Well, I don't even barely watch Get Up anyway, so it don't matter to me anymore. Because I swear Mike Greenberg be trying to sell these Jets every fucking year, but they don't be doing shit.
No. It's not even, bro. It's so much worse. See, they sell us on a good team, and it's not that they don't be doing shit. It's that they trash. They literally just trash. Like, it goes. Like I said, Aaron got hurt last year, but it doesn't matter. Even with that team last year, as bad as they did, Aaron wasn't saving that team. It was still going to be a trash ass team.
So you just never saw on the Aaron Rodgers move at all.
I'm not sold on the Jets, bro. And I stand by that.
But you can admit though, if Aaron Rodgers was there, other than taking over for like Zach Wilson, it wouldn't have been. They would have scored more points and did more stuff.
Been in what stuff?
They've been more in the game. Like with Aaron, you just don't believe
they would have lost the game. I don't care if you're in a game. The game is lost.
All right, no love for Aaron.
Y'all remember when they sat back there when Sam Darnold was there and Le'Veon? They sat back there. Everybody thought that was getting ready to be. They was getting ready to go somewhere.
Who is everybody?
Sam Darnold, bum ass. He got hurt immediately. And you saw what they did. They thought that they could run that man every play of the game. It was the worst team in the NFL. It was by far. What's going to happen this season if Aaron Rodgers get hurt again? I don't care what they did on defense. Ain't nobody going to be scared of the Jets because Aaron Rodgers goes down. Nobody's scared of the Jets right now. They looking at him like, yeah, they're going to have to prove it. Nigga, the Patriots is looking at them like they're going to have to prove it.
Hey, chill out, dog. Hey, yo.
I'm sorry.
So nobody has. Well, we know Chris don't got no faith in the Jets. Anybody got a little more faith in the Jets than him?
Yeah, I mean, I think if Aaron Rodgers can,
that's a big if, bro.
I mean, if healthy, like, but he's still like as far as just like a quarterback, what he can do, like just what his skill set can do. If the offensive line can definitely protect him for the whole season, not just for 4 plays. With Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, I think they can. I think I said it last time I was on the pod. I think I had them trying to win the division last year. So I think they can. I can't say how many games, but I think they can definitely contend and probably win the division between them. I'd probably say between them and probably Miami. And it's going to be dependent on probably like the last few games. But I think if Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy, I think they can potentially win the division.
I'm going to piggyback off of him. I think they're going to change up the scheme. Like, they're probably going to run it more. Breece is going to get a lot more touches this year just to keep Aaron healthy in general. Like, they're not going to have to sit back there and get hurt like they did last year, just have him throw the ball every single down.
Yeah. Kind of like when Peyton Manning went to Denver. Like, he got a good defense. Like,
fuck the Broncos.
Just don't fuck up. Yeah, for sure.
Shit, here we go.
Low-key for sure, but for
if y'all don't know, Corey hate this man Sean Payton with a passion, so that's why he anything Denver right now it's a trigger right now.
Anything Denver, anything Denver.
The Saints got mad too.
Yes, well, you see why. See why.
I didn't even realize. I'm glad I know that.
It's not even me. I'm not looking for a way for me to get brought up in any form. I'm just here.
All right, so
fuck Sean Payne.
All right, so before we go over to the better side, Dave, who you got winning the division? Are you picking Jets? You go Miami? Which one you picking?
If I had to come down to it, I'd probably go Miami. Why? Because, again, it comes down to Tua, and Tua's being more outspoken this year than any other year before. Like, he talking bad about his old coaches, saying, oh, they didn't believe in me. The coach now actually believes in our system. Like, again, Miami can go off and put up 70 points on anybody. I don't care who you are. So that whole entire experience that they went through last year with the cold weather and it being the playoffs and stuff, that sticks with you. So I don't think that's going to happen again this year. Like, they might catch an injury or something like that, but that whole entire where summer team versus a winter team come playoff time, that shit's not happening.
True. All right, Jevon, you going with the Jets, or you think Miami going to take it this year, or you sticking with the Jets?
I said it last year. I'm gonna go with the Jets. I think they're going to the division.
All right, Chris, we don't gotta worry about you. We know you're not picking the Jets or the Bills or the Patriots.
But I do want to sit back there and clarify. I think a lot of people think that this pick of that division is like clear cut. But I'm going to say this: there are a lot of caveats with every one of these teams.
Absolutely.
Everything from the Jets, you know what I mean, from the Jets, and we talking about just them as an organization, whether or not they actually stay healthy and things like that. You got the Bills, who of course we've talked about this. They are solely on Josh Allen now. So again, didn't Mitch Trubisky, even in backup, if Josh Allen goes down, don't get me wrong, but I think they're completely done. There's nothing they can do. I think Mitch just got hurt this past weekend or something like that. So at that point, you just gotta. There's too many. Division is too inconsistent for me to have faith in any one of these teams except for the Bills. And mind you, I don't think that they're going to win anything. But again, Miami. My pick is Miami. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a shootout.
T, who you got winning this division?
I'm gonna go Miami by default. Because I can't pick a New York team. I just can't do it, bro. I just can't do it, bro. Logically, the Jets make sense, bro, but my agenda, bro, I'm going Miami, bro.
Love the agendas. I love agendas.
And they got an ugly-ass stadium.
Here we go.
Don't this shit. Never mind.
I ain't say a lie.
Corey, get your pick. Corey, get your pick. Corey, get your pick, man. Get your pick, man.
I got Miami. I got Miami. Miami winning 11 games, and I'm not gonna say they're gonna run away with the division, but they're gonna finish first in the division. It's gonna be a lot closer. It's gonna be what a lot of people think.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of how I think about it. It's gonna be close. It's gonna come out to those last few games, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the winner of this division is probably going to be just like 10 games. So I think that's what's going to take to win the division. I see a lot of 98, 89s in this division. So I think Miami just going to win one more game than the Jets or the Bills. So I'm going to just say Miami.
It's the safe answer to go with.
Yeah, but you think Miami?
It's gonna come down to that Jets game at the end of the year. That Miami and the Dolphins and Jets game. It's gonna come down to that. Then y'all say that's the last game of the season for them.
Yeah.
It's Miami.
Dolphins edge. Yeah, Dolphins edge.
I was gonna say if they
gonna come down to that game,
that's a tough game.
Shoot, the week before that is week before that is the Jets at the Bills.
Ooh.
Yeah,
man,
they got back to back.
If the Bills are in the race by the end of the season, oh my, the way ESPN is just gonna go carried away with this agenda. Oh my.
I'm hoping that they not, but if it's gonna be some good football being played, run that shit.
Josh Allen about to be America's new football hope. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, they've been trying to push that shit for the last 5 years.
That's why I said if they do good, this is it. This is all they need. They got all the ammo they need now.
They're gonna call that man the new Brett Favre. Watch this shit.
They say Joey B acts too black for him to be that. They saw that man with the Joe Burrow jersey in LSU for his final home game. They was like, nah, can't rock with it, man. Can't rock with it.
Hey, I meant to say this last week, but Joe Burrow, I knew he was gonna kill it this year. I knew he was gonna kill it when I saw that haircut because he got the shoe scooter vibe.
Y'all can't say I'm bad no more. Y'all can't say I'm bad no more, bro.
Somebody got to mute Corey.
Talk to me about me no more, man.
We gonna get banned so bad, son. Hey yo, come on, man.
All right, I'm good.
All right, man. Look.
Yo, this show great. I'm about to say, boy, this gonna be this.
And we just getting started because we're getting to the good part now. So our viewers, as you can see, we got 4 brothers up here, 4 different teams. As you can tell, it's been a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. So I'm gonna give each one of them their time to talk about their team, their expectations. So David, I'm gonna start with you. Talk about your Giants, your offseason. I'm about to say you're already in the Shador Sanders drive. Go ahead, it's all you. The floor is yours.
All right, so I'm asking. I was like, y'all want good news or y'all want bad news? You want bad news first? That's where we want to go.
Talk the bad news, bro.
You talking about the
Let's
Giants?
talk the bad news, bro.
You talking about the Giants?
Off rip.
There is only bad news.
Daniel Jones shit. Yeah. Nah, we gonna get it to you too. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I'm just saying you talking about it like it's good news.
Nah, Daniel Jones is some shit. Needs to go. We need a new QB. We should have had a new QB this year in the draft, but the Patriots went in trying to give up their fucking pick, so that screwed us over. Next year coming up in the draft, I don't think we're going to get Shador at all. I think he's going to go high just off the hype of it in the jersey sales. So one of those teams is going to pick him up for sure, if anything else, just off of media attention and the last name. If anybody else, I was looking at the draft class, we might get the kid from Alabama. We might get our own little Jalen, since our own little Jalen Milricks, or whatever his last name is. I still believe in Joe Shane the most. Malik Neighbors is a monster. Our O-line looks completely different. I love our O-line nowadays, but again, we got Daniel Jones back there going through 4 reads and throwing 2 interceptions in the first quarter in a fucking preseason game. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I can't explain it. I love Deontay Banks. I love our defense. Our defensive line is probably the best in the NFL. There's no debating that right now. We still need CBs. Again, we need somebody to go on the left-hand side of Deontay. He's going to play the star wide receiver, but this is his second. I don't think he's a star yet. Like, again, today in practice with the Jets, he got 8 up. He's not that guy yet, but he'll grow into that role. So right now for predictions for our team, 4-13, 4-12, like it's not going to happen. It's not going to be a playoff run.
How you feel about Neighbors, y'all? Number 1 draft choice for this year. Apparently, y'all like LSU wide receivers.
The Neighbors is dog. I don't care who it is. LSU wide receivers in general are ridiculous. I love the pick. So everything that I've seen from him, even through injury, like he sprained his ankle, came back to practice the same day. Like he's a dog. We just need somebody to get him the ball. And he's just going to continue to get better and better. And if anybody else, he's been compared to Chase a lot. I see him turning into more of, this is going to be overhyped. Like he's more of a Jefferson build, where Jefferson's fast. He can break out of his stops very quickly. Like he can read the ball in the air. Like he's that good. Like there's no exaggeration on Neighbors at all.
Okay. Now, y'all do have a formidable defensive line. Can't in front of that. Y'all did bring in Byron Burns. You know, my Carolina Panther people up in here, I don't know how they feel about him going to the Giants, but
who, Mr. Twister?
Twister, all that. We got Burns, we got Kayvon, who's ridiculous nowadays. You got Dexter Lawrence.
He can't take that name with him. The name stays.
What? Spider?
Brian Burns. He can't take the nickname with him. The name stays.
Yeah, I'm talking about you're in New York, bro. The name comes with Spider-Man, New York.
No.
You ain't never heard no Spider-Man, no damn North Carolina. He stays in New York.
Hey,
Look, we'll see how y'all feel when he can't beat the double team. We'll see how y'all feel then.
Look, let me tell you, either you're going to double Brian Burns or you're going to double Kayvon. One of the two. You're not doubling both.
Kayvon gonna have 12 sacks. Brian Burns gonna have 9. That's what you're gonna see.
And then who's going to stop Dexter?
I mean, I'm talking about Brian Burns.
I'm talking about the D-line.
It's notorious.
You have 4 people on the
D-line. Lines up aside from him. Whoever lines up on the opposite of him, they have a more successful year. I can actually run down the stats for you.
That's fine, because you ain't going to block the other side. You're not blocking Brian Burns and Kayvon. You're not.
No, I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying. Like Kayvon is gonna have a great year. He's gonna have a career year. He's gonna have a career year. I'm not even joking about that. Because Brian Burns is really going like he's just really not gonna perform for $30 million. And that's coming from somebody who watched him play.
Again, that's fine to me as long as you take the tension away from people. If you take the tension away from Dexter, where he's not getting triple team every single game, and that's all we had last season, fine by me.
I respect it.
Then you got Aziz. Yeah, then you got Azizel. You got our defenses like that. Again, we need some CBs. Like hopefully with that new cap space that we got with the recontracting, we'll go get another actual starter for a CB, and then we'll be straight. Our offense is some shit, but our defense to put up some.
I have a question for you, bro. I got a question for you. I know you happy with the neighbors pick, but do you regret not possibly taking a quarterback like Bo Nix? He's looked pretty good so far. Do you regret not taking a quarterback in this year's draft, or you think neighbors is worth the pick and not taking a quarterback?
If I regret taking a QB, yes. To answer the question straight out. But if I wanted a QB, I wanted who the fuck ass Commanders got. That's my QB. I would have picked Daniels. Straight up. So if it wasn't Daniels, which it wasn't going to be because Commanders are above us, then I love the pick of getting neighbors regardless of anybody. I did not want Roman Doomsday. I did not want Harrison. I wanted neighbors.
Gotcha.
Who y'all think might come out this year? So because y'all might potentially have y'all potentially might have a top 3 to 5 pick. So who are you looking at if y'all possibly are in that?
Like I said, I think whoever is in that, we'll probably go top 5, probably being 5th, 4th. That top 3, the draft is going to go the same way this year. It's going to be all QBs off the board because everybody needs a QB. Like everybody's retiring, getting old. I'll get into the Cowboys in this situation with the QB. They'll probably pick up Shoutout, anything like trade up for him.
Whoa! Why you coming with this? Why you over here, bro? Why you over here? I ain't gonna say no fucking lies. I came here talking about my team. Why you over here, bro? See, I don't understand what it is. You see, it's always the lowest of the totem pole. It's always the lowest of the totem pole. It's always look. I don't even deal with this from Redskin no more. I was about to say this how I know that things are not well with you. Are you okay, bro? Are you okay? Yo, I got the screen, bro. It's my turn, bro. The light's shining, bro. It's my turn.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. We segue into it. Go ahead.
Man, look here, man. We're gonna start this off the only way that any Cowboys fan is supposed to start this off, but then I'm also gonna lead with an excerpt from Mr. Jones itself. But fuck the Cowboys. It's my team. Understand it. Fuck it. I mean this. Every time I say it, I mean it. I was about to say, Dre, you've heard me say this enough. See, you've heard me say this enough. I was about to say, I'm tired. I was about to say, y'all know I've been tired of the Cowboys. Look, but here, I wanna read an excerpt from y'all. This is just some of our most recent, news headlines and woes. I was about to say, hold on 1 second for me. I'm not going to tell you who said this either. Look, I ain't going to read it word for word because I lost the page. But it went some.
Hey, yo, come on, man. You get delayed. Hey, you get a flag for delay a game. You get a flag for delay a game, man. Got us up here. Niggas got to go to sleep, man. You doing this bullshit.
Hold up. I got y'all. Hold up. I'm going to get right to it. I got it. I was about to say, I got it.
You got to put that Jameson away.
Look, it don't matter. Jerry Jones. I was about to say, this is from a Cowboys fan. Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's because the Cowboys think they picked up enough defensive players. We got Trayvon back, stuff like that in the position. And DeMarcus Lawrence is always there. Micah Parsons, who we picked up? I think we picked up Linval
Joseph.
That's his name. So he came from the Bills. So I don't know if Jerry is feeling like extremely courageous because he thinks he has a defense now. And mind you, like I said, look, we're new to this whole we have a defensive thing as far as like all around. It was either we had linemen, no corners and safeties, really. Safeties. No linemen, but we ain't never actually had a defense where we could say, hey, we kind of, we filled all the roles and, we could at each of the positions. Now, everybody keeps we may be a top 5 defense. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I can tell y'all that is not the case. No, something gonna happen. It always does.
I would say because from a defensive perspective, y'all lost a cornerback in Stephon Gilmore. As you saw, he signed with the Vikings. I don't know why. I guess he just chasing the bag. But Stephon Gilmore, he's gone. And then y'all lost our defensive coordinator to, us. He came over to DC and everything. So don't you think that's going to make an impact on y'all defense from what it was last year?
What was it last year?
When you say
saying that the defense wasn't good, I'll say.
No, wait. I'm not saying that the defense wasn't good. What I'm saying is Jerry's a little too overconfident in what's happening with the defense. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the fact that you ain't signed this man CD Lamb just yet is really starting to bother my soul. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm at with it at this point. Y'all know how I feel about Dak Prescott. Trash.
Dakota Rain.
You can call it what you want. I know what he did last season. I know his numbers last season. I also know this. How many interceptions did he throw last season during the regular season? What was it, 9? I was getting ready to say 9. How many he throw in that game? How many he throw in that playoff game?
Hey.
I don't care what. Look, don't get me wrong. I talk shit about Peyton Manning, before he finally got in his ring. Great as everybody say, you can be great in the regular season. They've been telling me my team was going to go to the Super Bowl for the past 12 to 15 years.
That's ESPN for you.
I ain't come close to it yet. Haven't seen it. So all I'm going to say is this. The Cowboys going to do what the Cowboys always did. Live in Jerry world, because that's exactly what they are. You see Zeke, and look, Zeke even tried to get away from the Cowboys. You see what happened? He came back, and for less money. That's how Jerry worked. And if CD don't stop playing, I guarantee you that's how it's going to go down. And don't get me wrong, bro. We all know Jerry the devil is. But the Giants are some ass. And that's what we got to say.
Anything you want to say, David, before we move on? I mean, I want
everybody. You got enough problems on this plate. You got enough problems. My man can't find his notes. Jerry over there not playing the players.
I'm about to say, boy, you better go find a quarterback before you start talking to me about notes.
I'm about to not have a quarterback.
Hey, look, I talk about my quarterback, but my quarterback, people still want him. I don't want him, but people do.
Yeah, so if he leave, what y'all gonna do? If Dak leave, what y'all gonna do?
If who leave?
If Dak play this out,
Cooper Rush. It's time for the Cooper Rush show.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, Jerry loves Cooper Rush. Jerry loves that boy.
Then you can be in the same predicament the Giants in. You ain't got a quarterback at that point.
Eagles got forced trade and free agency on, man. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's all this shit is. Speaking of Eagles, let's go ahead and let's bring Jevon up.
Hey, look, Jevon, you ugly as shit. You ugly as shit, bro. Fuck y'all, man.
He come in, he look humble, but y'all don't even know. Nah.
No, I mean this is definitely from the beginning. I was on a pod last year, and I made some statements like we executed, and then the second half of that was just like an utter disappointment. Oh my gosh! Like, when I'm watching this, my heart is just like, that game against Seattle last year. Like I was watching that, and then oh my god, that was such embarrassing. But so we let some people go. New offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. I like what he can do. I like what he did with the Chargers. I like what he did with
Kellen Moore's your OC?
Yeah.
Damn, we can't go nowhere outside of this division, bro. Everybody just keep reshuffling. Hey, we petty as shit.
Bringing him back.
Y'all niggas whole playbooks.
Bringing him back.
Hey, yo.
That's why the games be so good, because everybody got a player from somebody else's team that knows what's going on.
Absolutely. So I like the way he runs his offense. I think that'll be really good for Jalen. More play action, more option. Big pickup. Appreciate you, Ross. Saquon.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
I ain't even
get into it. Y'all's O-line ain't O-line no more. Somebody's gonna tear ACL. Either Jalen or Saquon.
Shit.
Wow, we wishing injury on the boys.
Damn.
Damn, that's how low we going? Wow. Okay.
Shit.
I ain't wishing no injury. I'm just letting you know. Y'all O-lines are better than our O-line. I'll give you that.
He said,
but you want to pick one of them.
No,
he said that brotherly shove ain't shit without Kelsey. That's what he said. He said that brotherly shove ain't shit without Kelsey.
And I mean, if we don't do it no more, I'll be cool with it. But if we keep going on, that's fine. But like Jalen ain't got to do it. Now it's going to be Saquon. But like offensively, man, you got to worry about Jalen, Saquon, Goddard, Devontae,
That's the
big boy AJ.
Your offense is Devontae.
He said Devontae?
On your offense, Devontae. He done proved himself time and time again. Every single time AJ throws a tantrum in the end zone, not getting the ball, Devontae come right back for a 60-yarder, 70-yarder. That boy.
Shout out to Devontae. He won me my fantasy last year. Shout out to Devontae.
Yeah, no, Devontae like that. Yeah, if it wasn't for AJ, Devontae would be a number one. I'm glad we drafted nice on defense. We got that cornerback Quentin Mitchell. I think he's gonna be really help us out in the back end. But yeah, I mean, new offensive coordinator, I think that's gonna be big. Defensive coordinator, yeah. Hopefully Nick and Jalen get they come back together, mesh real well, so we can make this run again. Because I think we still a really good team in the NFC. As a whole, I think we can have a nice win the division again, make a good run. I think we can. I mean, I think if everything play out right, I think we can make another run, crack at the Super Bowl. But we just gotta come out. I think we gotta start really good. We gotta come out and get some wins against the Packers. Shout out my homie TJ. We're gonna get that dub on y'all first week.
Oh shit. Shit.
Yeah, because he texted me the other day. I was like, man, look, I want all the smoke, bro. So we gonna get him in Brazil. We got an early bye week 5. So I think we need to come out.
Shout out to Brazil. If you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so we gotta come out the gate strong. But I think we can do really good things this year. It's just really gonna come down to the offensive coordinator, the coordinator, make a move.
Now it's time to ask the real question. Do you think the person you drafted at cornerback is going to be Ryan Gosling, or he's going to actually turn out to be a good cornerback?
Oh,
You talking about Quinn Mitchell?
I'm talking about Cooper Dean too. Both of them.
Oh, Cooper. Yeah. I mean,
y'all have the possibility to start like 3 white boys in the DB section, man. Y'all trying to make a history the opposite way.
In Philly.
I mean,
yeah, in Philly. Yeah, you want me to work.
Man, that's boy.
That'll work in Philly. That'll work.
Like y'all would make noise offensively, defensively.
It's really became dreams and nightmares. Like the fuck going on?
No, for real though. But yeah, no, I think if we
like
get right,
and it's like they didn't see any of this shit coming.
But yeah, man, Saquon was like that was a real right. Does appreciate it. We can talk about it more, but yeah, and then watching it on Hard Knocks, bro. Yo,
Worry about that secondary too.
Your GM and the way he walked out the door was like.
I mean, he should be mad himself. He wasn't trying to pay the man.
Exactly.
We're not paying Saquon that amount of money. We have too many holes.
Okay. But then why pay? Why pay DJ?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Hey, yeah.
You pay a QB minimum. Like DJ's like on the bottom of the tier list right now. If you look at QBs, look at everybody else that got paid. Saquon was asking for 30 when we were trying to sign him in that same year. He didn't take it, but yet he signed with y'all for 36. Make it make sense. And then we even if you want to get into it and watch Hard Knocks, we even said go out there, test the market, we'll match your offer. He signed y'all, never came back.
I guess he must have disrespected. I guess he must have been disrespectful. He went. I don't know. Hey man,
I don't know either, but he saved us cap room.
Y'all run Saquon.
Jevon just trying to keep his hands clean. He's like, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Y'all did run Saquon into the ground. I went to see the Giants play, bro. I went to see the Eagles bust y'all ass, bro. I saw it. Y'all,
But that's all they had was him.
y'all ran Saquon into the ground.
At home, we busted their ass. So when did you see us lose to the Eagles?
Huh? What did you just say?
I was at the game. When did you see us lose to the Eagles?
You was at what game?
I was in MetLife. I was at the game. The game after Christmas. Jalen Hurts threw 3 interceptions, ran him back for 2 pick-6s.
I'm talking about the game before.
What game you
I'm
talking
talking about the game before Christmas. I'm about to say, y'all game before Christmas. It was December 10th. I was about to say it was December 10th. It was in the rain. I saw back there. I know what I'm talking about. I was about to say I was there. I was about to say y'all got ran through.
Yeah, you definitely was at the game. I do remember that. You definitely.
I was about to say, Jevon, no, I was at the game. What game you talking about, brother? You talking about a game that don't matter. It was already over for y'all. You talking about the wrong things. You worried about the wrong.
What are you talking about? It's over for us now.
It's over for us all as far as I'm concerned. We don't look. I don't know what's going on in Dallas world. I don't know what they draft. Look, they draft picks. They was a bunch of people that we need work. All of them need work. Even our first round pick was Garton. I don't know how you say his name. Yeah, I'm about to say that man. I'm about to say he needs work. He's solid though. He's very athletic. Athletic as hell. But I was about to say he needs work as far as this mechanics. Everybody, I don't know what's going on. He got some good people to learn from, though. I'll give him that. But it's I sit back there and say this. I'm actually happy that Saquon did go to the Eagles because again, like I said, the Giants weren't investing in a quarterback. And that's really the only thing that Saquon really needed to truly be utilized the way that he was supposed to be needed. Like there was a time where Daniel Jones was looking like he had some type of light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, that light gone.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hope this Eagles team is like when they have Vic and Vince Young, all those other high price players on their team, all that hype, and they fell flat. I'm gonna be a hater because fuck y'all GM, man.
I bet you
we are Redskin and Cowboys fans. Well no, you're actually good now. I'm not. I forget that. I forget this all the time. We used to be brothers in arms, to be 100% honest with you. Now you free, bro.
I know, man.
With that being said, let's go ahead and bring Dre to the stage.
Blessings on blessings, everybody. How everybody doing today? How everybody enjoying the evening? But yes, man, we finally out the Snyder era. At long last, the dark cloud has lifted. Our stadium's still some shit. Our stadium's still some shit. But at least we got rid of that shitty owner.
Our stadium might not even be there no more.
Hey, they can knock that shit down too, as far as I'm concerned. Knock all that shit down before it collapses on itself eventually. Fucking around. But look, man, I can say I came in this year with a little bit more excitement than usual because, with our number 2 overall pick, I felt like, in my opinion, as much as I love Caleb Williams, he's a homer. He lived in Bowie. He played for that bitch-ass high school in D.C., though. We ain't going to have to talk about that. But, I feel like Jaden Daniels was the best QB in college last year. I feel like he possibly could be the best QB in this draft. So to see him develop at LSU after transfer from Arizona State, and then we was able to draft him, I feel like I like what I'm seeing from him so far. I feel like he's starting to grasp the offense. And, it just feels good to have some new, refreshing air, like something to actually look forward to rather than it's going to be the same old shit. So I think we did pretty well in the draft for Adam Peters' first year as our GM. So I'm honestly trying to see what we do when the season starts. I know we all got tough schedules because we got to play the AFC North and everything. But I don't know, when it comes to NFC East pride, we can talk shit to each other, but I ain't trying to hear no other divisions talk shit to us. So I just hope we get shit done outside of the division before we knock each other off. For real.
Because it's going to come out to them last games. Them last 2 games as always.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love when we play each other because all those games be so freaking competitive for no reason.
For no reason.
It's like,
bro, somebody could be the leader in the division and they could be playing the worst team. It's gonna be a good game. That's all every time.
It's gonna come down to like every time.
My fantasy rule is if I see an NFC player playing the NFC East team, I'm playing them. It don't matter. They could only win for 20 yards the week before. They're gonna get 80 and probably 2 touchdowns this week.
Let them
just
cook.
off the strength. Just off the strength. Yeah, but we gotta be the pettiest division ever, bro. Like we took y'all coach, they took their running back.
You see all the shit we
They
talking
took the
about?
offset coordinator. Like I was like, God damn, like nobody sees. It's like the NFC East has a wall and nobody sees over it. They just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go here.
You can always come back.
Like that was even the case in the past. Like James Thrash, Donovan McNabb, like everybody. Shit, everybody was damn near passing D-Jacks around.
Hey, but Deshaun, yeah. Deshaun blessed the whole NFC East except for us.
Tough for y'all. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, we don't need him anyways. He was too short.
Oh, y'all know about mature wide receivers over there, huh?
Look, I got little ass Brandon Cooks over here, bro. Brandon questionable Cooks. I don't want to hear nothing about this. Look, I know what I'm dealing with. Hey, look, I gotta send a letter to Jerry, bro, because I need to see these signed ASAP.
He ain't gonna read it. You're black.
But you're absolutely right, bro. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change my name to William.
You better change your last name or something, bro. He don't put no picture to it.
I'm gonna find Buffalo Nickel and send that shit with the.
Hey, Kale. Hey,
I guarantee you he gonna read my letter then.
Hey.
He gonna give you that smile he gave you over there when you seen him.
But back to the team in Washington. I think our sleeper pick in the draft is gonna be our nickelback that we got out of Michigan. I've been watching his highlight tapes and I like how he be scheming. If we got the right defense scheme, which I hope we do since Dan Quinn's like our head coach and he's gonna be really watching the defense the most, I think he can be put in the right position. I hope he could be like in that bland role like he was with Dallas last year, where he was just getting those crazy pick six because he was just in that nickel like ball hawking and like cutting the routes and everything. So if he can fill that type of role, I think he can really do well for our defense. Because we need some DBs too. Shit, like St. Jude's been getting cooked in preseason games, getting scored on touchdown. I'm like, it's time for him to go. And the pick from last year, it's like. Yeah, what's his name? Riverboat Ron screwed us over again with another bullshit ass pick. So
bro, if we don't do good this year, you know one of ours is coming to y'all. You know this already, bro.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, Dan Quinn already took a few players from your defense. The offense has potential, but I'm still worried because we're still looking for that other wide receiver next to McLaurin. Like, is Dawson going to step up? Because if Dawson steps up, then we're going to cook. Huh?
They said they benched Dawson. They said that Dawson dropped down to the practice squad on y'all's last
well,
practice.
There you go.
Damn.
And see, that's a reason. See, I knew there was a reason why, like, out of nowhere, we like signed Matarius Bryant off the couch after like not playing the NFL for 6 years. I was like, somebody in that wide receiver room is about to get a rude awakening. If you have to like bring this person into your wide receiver room after not playing for 5-6 years, but I think our run game is going to be good between Burns, Rodriguez, and the other runner that we just cut. So I think the running game is going to be good, but if McLaurin still just like are all or nothing wide receiver and we still haven't addressed the tight end, it's going to be a little bit tough. So I think that's one of the reasons why we drafted Jay Daniels, because he's able to create and try to get people open. So, and he can also throw people open too. So I'm waiting to see like the explosive plays we had in our first game against the Jets. So I think he can really produce those at a clip. So I think our offense it's still a work in progress. I think we still need to get some players in the draft and free agency, but I think it's going to be a step above from what we had last year, because outside of a few good games out of Sam Howell, our offense was stalled as fuck. Like 17 points was us, was our ceiling most games, man, if that.
Yeah, not for sure. But no, Jaden, he can throw that thing. Them highlights I be seeing. Yo, he got a nice little game. I rock.
He nice, and honestly, the locker room's feeling him. They seem like got that leadership going on. Like a lot of people are I mean, I know a lot of QBs are starting early, but I feel like he really earned it in his training camp. Like all I heard is high praise and seeing him do well in these drills. So I really think he can possibly bring back that electric that we had with RG3 when he was the number 2 overall pick for us. Maybe he plays a little bit more safe than RG did, so we won't have to deal with like the injuries and the backlash that came from that. So this has honestly probably been a long time. DC having some excitement because new ownership. As far as I'm concerned, Magic Johnson's my owner. I don't like that dude. I know it's really the dude with the Sixers, but Magic Johnson's my owner. We got a new owner, new coach, new GM. So just waiting to see how this season looks for real. I think we could get like 8 games. I know that now it's going to be tricky, but I think we could get 8 games for sure this year.
No. I'm about to say, remember, we playing 17 games now, man. Y'all got.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. I used to shoot for before the 17. Before the 17, it's like 8 and 8. I would shoot for 8 and 8, but now it's like that 9, 8, 8, 9 type shit. So I'm like, at least show me you could get the 8. Then we can roll from there.
Y'all know me. Like, don't get me wrong, but mind you, while we talk trash amongst ourselves, you know, us interdivisionally. Bro, y'all know I love when I see the division when we sitting back there where the worst record is a over 500 record, and we just sitting back there showing that.
2 years ago we was beasting. Yeah, 2 years ago we was beasting.
Why we not? Everybody's not in the playoffs is literally because of us. Like it's not even y'all. It's not even normally the folks outside the division keeping us from getting there. Like all of us, and I said, man, they say this for the most part. All of us, we sit back there. We normally take care of business outside the division.
I will say this is one interesting fact. We haven't had a division repeat champ in years.
It's been a while.
So I don't know how you feel about that, Chris.
I'm a Cowboys fan, bro. You keep asking me questions like that, bro. You know, I have no feeling toward it. I keep trying to tell you this. As long as Jerry's my owner, I understand I live in Jerry world. And in Jerry world, nothing makes sense. You know, like telling everybody about when they ask you about CD Lamb, you know what I mean? Talking about you can tell them whatever you want to tell them. I was about to say, Jerry don't care, bro. Jerry sat back there and told the news reporters, I was at Nobu last night. I don't give a fuck about this shit. He was like, over there, we ain't missing you. We ain't gonna miss you. Why? Because it's Jerry world. Jerry world. All right? He owned the Cowboys. Not like the rest of these owners. He owned the Cowboys. When he say the Cowboys, that's Jerry name on that at all points in time. They don't sit back and say, oh, the NFL. When they think of the Cowboys, they think of the Cowboys first, NFL second. That's how that works. Everybody else is the NFL first, they team second. Redskins, Redskins, don't get me wrong. It was really both of us, but damn, Dan.
Shit. Nah, Dan had all the headlines. Niggas forgot we even had a team for a couple of years.
Bro, we ain't get your valuation when they said how much y'all were.
Dan was so Teflon because he was just on his yacht avoiding getting served papers. Like, who does that shit?
Somebody, I'm about to say a rich motherfucker. That's who. Somebody who can do it. Let's say I be doing it too. I be somebody where you gonna get me at? You ain't gonna get me out here. International, baby. No, baby.
Shit, you see what Russell Simmons there?
Hey,
fam.
Hey, bro, we gotta go to bed, bro. It's time to go to sleep.
How many games you see y'all winning? What you feel like y'all record gonna be?
Cowboys?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's still gonna be a modest. It's still even without CD Lamb. It's gonna be a modest. It's gonna be at least a 12-5. It's at least 12-5.
Solid. We're gonna end it. Dan, we're gonna bring up Jevon. Jevon, what you feel like y'all gonna finish, man? What you feel like?
Damn, you saying 12-5, bro? Damn,
17 games. I was about to say that's high bar. for that next loss now. Instead of saying 11-5, I can say 12-5 now.
That's big. That's big, Marcus. I was gonna say.
I don't know about that. They won the division, so they gotta play all the good teams this year.
Yeah, that's why I'm like 12. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm gonna let you
go. Look, they just said that about the Cowboys enough. We look, for whatever reason, Dak will do what he got to do during the regular season, bro. It ain't the regular season that scared me.
Hopefully CD beat it. I think y'all gonna sign him like at the last this is the last week of preseason. I think they're gonna sign him, man. Like they don't
have no choice.
Man, they arguing over contract length. And I was like, Jerry, I'd be like, Jerry, yo, what dickhead move did you pull? Did you offer this man a 2-year deal? Like
I remember I had these issues.
A crazy max 2-year deal or something, like, bro.
I remember I had this stress. Feels so good not to have that shit.
It's all right. I don't have any stress. Like I said, at the end of the day, Dak is going to throw the ball. I don't have any. I don't have any reservations about Dak throwing the ball. I got reservations about Dak being in the playoffs. That's it. We ain't winning. I don't care what you do in the regular season. Till you win, like I said, Peyton was going to go down as the best regular season quarterback until he finally won. And he got his ass bust.
Yeah,
damn, the dog even know. Woo!
Yeah,
woo!
Okay, Jevon, you right. Where's y'all going to be, man?
He's saying I was saying 11-6. Like 11-6. That's what I'm thinking. That's
right.
Bro, it's just us, bro. But it's just us.
I don't know, man. Be scared. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do when we get a number 2 draft pick in his rookie year. We be coming out of nowhere. Watch the tape. We've done it twice now. Be careful now. I'm just saying, just be careful. Just be careful. Dave was like, fuck my team right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
that face said everything.
I'm like, y'all have 5 years.
What you got for us, Dave?
We have 5 wins tops, 2 wins coming against the Commanders, and that's it.
Oh, fuck. All right, bet. We see y'all week 2. All right, we see y'all week 2. All right, bet. Now, cause I hate y'all niggas out of the I hate y'all niggas the worst out of anybody, so fuck that. All right, bet.
I tell you, like, yo, there's something going on within this division, though. Cowboys fans don't hate the Commanders no more. I was about to say the Giants is going at the Eagles. I don't know. I mean, the Giants is going at the hell. Damn, David, you've been going at everybody, to be honest with you.
We have to. We're inside the division. First of all, the Eagles took 2 of our players 2 years in a row. Didn't post us for a draft pick.
Sure did.
Look, we drafted a tight end named Dallas Goedert because his name was Dallas.
Syndrome? Is this like what this is when you at the bottom of the division? Is this like the equivalent of short man syndrome? You just got to be mad at everybody?
Nah, because I'll tell you what, everybody gonna be on the couch either way. So give us my draft picks. I'd rather take my damn draft picks.
But everybody else here, before they get to the couch, they might go to the dance, and we going there. We just know we getting kicked out. But you see, y'all playing for the couch. We don't.
2 years ago, right? For you day. 2 years ago, we were in the playoffs for you guys.
Man, hold up. You got in there by the little bit of hair you got on your chinny chin, man.
The only team that's been to the playoffs consistently is the Eagles. That's the only team. The Eagles been to the playoffs consistently, but they only have one to show for it. That's
hold up, Brody. I'm about to say I don't know what you're talking about. They got a Super Bowl most recently, but what you mean the only team to be in the playoffs consistently? I was about to say
Eagles have some dark years now.
I was getting ready to say when it wasn't the Eagles, it was us
for a decade.
What I can tell you was it wasn't the Giants. That much I can tell you. It wasn't them. Again, like I said, I've been living in the world of we going to the playoffs to lose for about 12 to 15 years, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, we done had a couple off years in the league. But how many times has the NFC East sent 2 teams to the playoffs? And you better believe when we did that, it was us going. It wasn't the Giants. It was between the Eagles and the Redskins. It was between those two. And you got one. You got one time to come in with the group. All right? You got the group pass. You got the ride share pass. All right? You got to get into the Disney World and get into the turbo line, bro. All right?
Hey,
one time, bro.
Here, you want me to break it down to you? You want me to break it down to you?
There is no breaking down, bro. Come on now. Now we know the Giants. Now we know the Giants here.
Everybody wants to go to terms for the list of things, but y'all ain't doing shit right now. That's what it is. Y'all are like Disney.
We ain't got to the season yet, bro. What you talking about right now?
Disney World because it's Disney World. They ain't shit there no more.
This is every day, Corey. This is every day. This is every day, T.
I don't live in Disney World. I live in Jerry World. It can go good. It can go bad. But let me tell you, it'll go better than the Giants.
I hope NFC East and Jerry World is not a place you want to go to. I'll tell you that right now.
Jerry World is not a place. It's not for the weak. That's why you know it's not for Giants.
Hey, I know your pain, Jevon. I know your pain. I know your pain.
Sick. Is a Commanders fan. That's the only person who can live in my world. That's it. Nobody else knows my struggle, my pain, nobody. Not if they were no.
All right. Before y'all two just keep arguing, man. T, Corey, y'all predictions for the NFC East, so we can wrap this up, man.
I think the Eagles 11-6 is about right. I would say Dallas. I would be 11-6 as well.
Very respectable. Very respectable.
It hasn't really been a repeat division winner so long, so I'm gonna say the Eagles will probably win the division by default, just because there hasn't really been a repeat division champ in this division in so long. The Giants, I think 4 or 5 wins is accurate.
Exactly.
I think because of the quarterback, they're just not going to get far. Commanders, I think Commanders will be better than what people think. It's really just going to be a development year for Jaden Daniels adjusting to the NFL and adding more pieces around him. But I think there can be a team, especially towards the end of the year, that can be a very dangerous team, possibly play a spoiler, cost a team in the division, a shot at winning division. The Commanders could definitely be that spoiler for now, and we'll see what kind of trajectory they go in the future. But I'm going to go with the Eagles at 11-6, winning the division. Dallas will be close, but I think it comes down to those Dallas-Philadelphia games. It should be a very competitive division. It's always competitive, so look forward to watching it.
Damn, honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. Pretty much I had it lined up the same way. Philly and Dallas both finishing out at 11-6, with Philly taking it over top. I actually have Washington finishing with 7 wins. But just like how T said, at the end of the season, it's going to be those wins where they're going to be like stopping teams from getting into the playoffs or stopping them from winning their division. There's going to be a lot of those games. And that's when you're going to start seeing Jaden McDaniels actually showing out and showcasing that he's going to be one of the next big stars in the NFL. So I do see it falling that way with the Giants. I do see the Giants actually winning 5 games. So it's going to be not the best season for them, but it's going to start giving them their potential so they can start looking at whom is going to be groomed to come in the draft. They're probably going to have, like how Dave said, probably a top 3 pick. I see it being anywhere from 3 to 5, and whomever that second quarterback coming off the board, honestly, I see that falling to them or them trading up to get that pick.
All right. Thanks, fellas. Before I wrap it up, I just want to put this little tidbit out there. Depending on how our season goes, watch out what we may decide to do with Jonathan Allen. Keep an eye out on that. What's going to happen to Jonathan Allen? Keep an eye on that. There's been a little bit of rumblings, so just keep depending on how our season goes.
Insider information. You got some info?
Just watch. Let's just see how the season goes.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. But before we roll out, as always, people, like, subscribe, watch the video, man. We on YouTube. We on everywhere, man. Give us a shout out. But look, I appreciate my bros coming on. David, Chris, Jevon, as always. Y'all my bros for life, man. I always appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming by, showing everybody how NFC East really gets down, man. You know, this NFC East country over here, bro. We hate each other, but we also gonna represent when it comes to niggas up on the outside.
Absolutely. And, we all got rings, baby. We all got rings.
I got my North Carolina boy C-Note and T. You know, we the big three today, man. We always gonna hold it down for everybody else. And with that, Assassin 4, we out.
Shout y'all out, man. Yo, this is a great show. Y'all doing a great thing.